Hello everyone, welcome to edupediaworld.com. This is your video lecturer Vomika Soni, and in the current video lecture, I will discuss about factors affecting photosynthesis. In my previous video lecture, I had already discussed about the end products of photosynthesis and adaptations for photosynthesis in leaves. For all those who have not seen my previous video lecture, I strongly recommend you all to do so. So, let's begin with the factors affecting photosynthesis. See, the rate of photosynthesis is affected by a number of external and internal factors. We will discuss about these factors. First of all, we will discuss about external factors. The first external factor which affects photosynthesis is light. The rate of photosynthesis is greatly affected by the intensity and quality of light. First of all, we will focus on the intensity of light, that how it affects photosynthesis. With the increase in light intensity, the rate of photosynthesis increases initially and then reaches plateau because at this point, some other factors such as carbon dioxide becomes limiting. An increase in carbon dioxide concentration at this point increases the rate of photosynthesis, which reaches an optimum till another factor becomes limiting. Extremely intense light may have an inhibitory effect on photosynthesis. Next is quality of light. The rate of photosynthesis is higher in white light than in light of any particular color. See, light of one particular wavelength is called monochromatic light. However, maximum photosynthesis takes place in the red part of the spectrum, followed by blue light and green light in decreasing order. Next factor is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide being one of the raw materials for photosynthesis, its concentration affects the rate of photosynthesis to great extent. Since its concentration in atmosphere is very low, up to 0.03%, it acts as a limiting factor in natural photosynthesis. At optimum temperature and light intensity, if the carbon dioxide supply is increased, the rate of photosynthesis may increase 10 to 30 times the normal rate. Next is temperature. The temperature range over which plants can photosynthesize is very wide. See, certain bacteria can photosynthesize even at 70 degrees Celsius, while some coniferous trees can photosynthesize at -6 degrees Celsius or below, although at much slower rate. The optimum temperature for photosynthesis is stated to be 35 degrees Celsius. Between the temperature range 5 degree to 35 degrees Celsius, the rate of photosynthesis may double for every 10 degree rise in temperature, provided light and carbon dioxide are available in plenty. The next external factor affecting photosynthesis is water. Less than 1% of water absorbed by plants is used for photosynthesis. Water is one of the raw materials for photosynthesis. A reduction in water content of the leaves reduces photosynthetic rate due to closure of stomata. This reduces the intake of carbon dioxide, thereby reducing the photosynthetic rate from 10 to 90%. This was all about external factors affecting photosynthesis. Now, I will explain about the internal factors that affect photosynthesis. The first internal factor affecting photosynthesis is chlorophyll content. Chlorophyll is essential for photosynthesis. Photosynthesis does not take place in non-green parts of variegated leaves and in etiolated plants. Now, what are etiolated plants? Plants are said to be etiolated when its leaves becomes yellow and the stem long and pale due to absence of light over a prolonged period. The next internal factor affecting photosynthesis is accumulation of end products of photosynthesis. See, the accumulation of carbohydrates in the cell that undergo photosynthesis slows down the process. Remember what were the end products of photosynthesis? Oxygen, water and glucose. Next is anatomy of leaf. See, the rate of photosynthesis is greatly influenced by the internal structure of leaf, thickness of the cuticle, epidermis, number, structure and distribution of stomata and various tissue in the leaf influence the rate of photosynthesis, mainly by regulating the amount of light and carbon dioxide entering the stomata. So this was all about the factors affecting photosynthesis. Both we have discussed the external factors as well as the internal factors. And here I end my today's video lecture. Hope you have understood the concept properly and enjoyed the video lecture. In my upcoming video lecture, I will discuss some experiments on photosynthesis. Till then, keep watching the videos of edupediaworld.com. Have a wonderful day ahead.